go ahead.
Yeah, let's go. Shallow grave. Like, there's so much stuff. Okay, wait. For this one, there's like the last companion quest I have. This is my last one. Yeah, go to Heaven's Edge is this one. I have like, that's the riddles. Okay, like the riddles I have to solve too. But yeah, like I need some kind of materials for this one, so I don't know, and I don't know which one or what they are. So go to Heaven's Edge. Yeah, that's like a thing, but I need Daeran for it. Just take Daeran with me. Go on this one. I actually gotta say, I probably stop at like 1 p.m. Getting some sleep in, and I have to get groceries later on. Like at least a bit. So, yeah. Probably sleep for 1-2 hours and then we can go. Oh, party!
My not so numerous, but nonetheless dearest guests. About a year ago at my last birthday party, I assured you all that I nurtured a deep-seated hatred for boring people who give protracted speeches in the misplaced belief that their inner thoughts are of any interest to anyone but themselves. Now I am a whole year older and also a full-fledged crusader, an honorable position that requires me to be as dull, pedantic, and vexing as I possibly can. Therefore, a speech it is.
Yeah.
The revered cleric Nestrin, my guardian and tutor, often told me that those who live a sinful life may expect to join the abyssal hordes after they die. This is why their path is the most despicable of all. A part of their soul may return to Mendev in the abominable form of a demonic invader.
Okay, that
Every
sounds
time we see a
interesting.
demon, we might as well think about it. What if this wretched creature used to be your great-great-grandfather? What if certain parts of this pointy-tailed beauty used to belong to your pious cousin? They say that the demons represent the sins of the souls they are made of. Succubi emerge out of lustful souls. Vandals turn into Abracandilu. Gluttons become Nabasu. I, for one, am determined to commit as many different sins as possible, so that the distributive mechanism of the abyss breaks when it tries to decide what to do with my soul.
Okay, that's like an interesting approach on this
You,
one.
my dearest guests, will be my assistants in this complicated task. Eat, drink, and indulge yourselves in whatever vices you can. Let nobody leave this house as righteous as they entered it. Live every day like it's your last. After all, nobody knows when that day will arrive, do they?
Okay. Mhm. Yeah, let's go. Party. How interesting. Do you find anything interesting? Nothing really. I just took a note of a few things. I attempted to find out whether anything unusual or mysterious has happened to the court over the last 10 years. During my conversations with his acquaintances, two people noted that he never speaks of reversed Nestrin, the priest of Arandae, who was his guardian and tutor. Yet he would just mention Nestrin in his speech, whatever what that might mean. Told me that he tried to find out if anything odd happened to Daeran over the last 10 years. Some of his servants complained about strange occurrences in the house, like objects moving by themselves or candles going out. Of course, it could simply be a figment of their imagination. It is also well known that the Count often invites various backers to entertain him and encourages them to use their magic in mischievous ways. Practically, the whole Mendev knows the story about the three drunk wizards and the teleportation race uh, across the roofs of Cannabis after a party of the Count's house. What I'm trying to say is here that any fluctuations in residual magic at his house are not at all surprising. There was a matter of the abduction, however. A gang of bandits kidnapped the count, hoping for a ransom. But the only reward they got was death. Afterwards, the count told everyone that he had hired the bandits himself as a joke. The other mercenary squad that freed him and executed the bandits was also in his employ. Nobody really wanted to delve too deep into this case after confirming the identities of those wretched cutthroats. But there was one disturbing fact about it all, and I don't mean the Count's bizarre idea of fun. The mercenaries who supported to free him had also cut off the bandits' heads after they had already killed them. Their heads were cut off. Do you mean the bandits who attacked Daeran? Yes, perhaps. I wouldn't have even noticed this detail, and I had not visited Heaven's Edge right after the tragic incident. I remember that we also found several headless bodies, both guests and demons. We thought they had been decapitated during the fight. Okay. My companions have been finding severed heads among their belongings recently. Strangely, things like this weren't a problem before Daeran joined the party. What? This is an alarming coincidence. Now we have another reason to conduct an investigation. It's crucial that we find out what exactly happened at that tragic feast. What do we need to do, Inquisitor? Now, that's the hardest part. I need to dive deep into the past of this place, which requires casting several different spells over time. Over sometimes, it would be very convenient for me if nobody interrupted the process, especially the Count himself. I don't think he remembers my face, but a suspicious stranger casting unknown spells might attract his attention. All in all, what I want you to do is to distract the master of the house. Right now, he's playing host in the very place I would like to start with. So how do I distract him? I don't know. Maybe your companions can assist you somehow, or you can take a look around. Perhaps there's something that can help us. Understand. Good luck. Come back to me when the count leaves. I will tell you everything I managed to find out and maybe even show you something. Okay, but so Leota Hawkblade is it? Chuck of wine. Yeah, the question is like, do I have to go in? Do I have to like get stuff? Let's just check. I'm going in. It's more wine. Yeah, there's more.
That is not far.
Hmm.
In due time.
Okay, 2 sealed doors.
All according to plan.
Yeah, but that's the map. Yeah, there's nothing more. That's right. Ben has been watching the guests with an unreadable expression, turns head to you and says in a casual tone, he's continuing a conversation that was interrupted. I've always considered myself an estate, not a hero. When doomsday comes, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sit in the front row and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was also an option. Now I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the Fifth Crusade. How did I become the companion of a heroine chosen by Arandae? It was our destiny to end up together. Perhaps this is your chance to finally do something worthwhile. Sometimes the most casual occurrences dictate our fate's course. I was going for like the it was our destiny. His thoughts and a word say, oh, do go on. And more about Heaven's Edge. Do remember that you are still my field attached and planetary something count. I demand a report of all your work so far in half an hour. Wow. Yeah. Spill wine on Daeran's suit. Okay, well, we just tried to spill the wine. And did you also not mean to ruin that suit? Costs more than a thoroughbred. Don't fret. I have a spare. Just you wait. When I return, I shall look even more stunning. Okay, return to Lyotro. I see what you did. Your part, Commander. Thank you. While we get ready and watch and listen closely, I will unravel the past of this place. Try to show whatever I find. Countess Selenia Arandae, my dear guests, the Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes all of you today. I hope this day is as bright for you as it is for me, because on this day my only precious, sometimes arrogant but utterly beloved child was born. Continue. The child is usually a reflection of their parents and caretakers. Countess, will you allow the humble tutor of this young man to address the guests and the man of the hour as well? Can we just have one day without your sermons? My birthday, after all. I'm sure the Reverend Nestrin only wanted to hug you and offer you his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what? What's that noise? The sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. You prepare a treat for me too? What do you want, spawn of the abyss? Really too. I've already done everything I wanted to. Hey, you doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? Plugs in your wine, in your food, and in the air around you, in your blood. Soon you will all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want. They are not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I will give you a chance to see it for yourselves. When I return, the grave realization will have already sunk its teeth into your throats. Oh, how I love watching monsters in their final desperate hours. First appearance of the deceased and the Lilitu one of the many sisters of the accursed Binago. So far, everything I've seen matches the official version of events. Who were the people in the vision? Surely the cleric could have done something, would not. Who were the people in the vision? Countess Helena Arandae was Daeran's mother and one of the most beautiful women in the history of Mendef. He was an Azima, just like a son. The old man is the esteemed cleric Nestrin, our count's guardian and tutor. He was well known for his unfaltering faith and iron will. I was only passing acquaintances with him, so I can't tell you anything more about that. More than that. I didn't recognize the others, but Daeran told me that the first victims of the disease were his second cousin and his cousin's wife, hailing from the eastern border. I'm sure the cleric could have done something. I can't say for certain, but I believe there was nothing he could have done. Magical diseases are already difficult enough to cure, and this plague struck very fast indeed. Now we must find out what happened next. Okay, what now? Can send an aftershock, a very strong outburst of emotion and memories somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms. Please check if anyone is in there and distract them if need to be. Lure Daeran out of the room. Like West Wing should be this one, yeah. That's what I say, like, how are you looking on the map? It's kinda, you have to turn. Okay, there we go. There are 2 doors. Just go here first. Here's Wolf's sheet. I guess I'll just take the stuff. He doesn't need it, probably. Ceiling looks like it has been open for a long time. So, so she was Nazima too, huh? Some people get a celestial bloodline, tons of money and a title, while other gets horns and a slap in the face.
As it should be.
Oh, he's envy. Envy about him. Shall I talk with someone? Wonder why the demons who attacked the heavens as chose black as their weapon. It was so unimaginative. Fire frolics may shield us from horror and despair, but one should use his shield sparingly. Okay, I'll just talk to him. I have no idea what. Oh, there was a ring. Paid well for it. Lucky bracers. Diamond dust. 203. That's much. Damn. Scrolls. Oh no, so many books. I still need to do the reading stream. Where I just read all the books of Pathfinder. Oh well, okay. So then what's going on? Okay, wait, I just read, I just like flew over the answers. I was like, what? Then I just brought you, but he doesn't seem to be disturbed in the slightest by your entrance. He's not trying to cover up or get dressed any faster. Commander, I assume that you have an urgent matter that requires my attention. What is this room? Just a random room. I told my servants to make some rooms ready. This is one of the rooms I chose. Yeah. I'm absolutely confident you won't be able to persuade Camellia to dance with you. Sela to dance with you. I'm absolutely convenient that you won't be able to persuade Social to draw a portrait of you, a nude portrait it is. I want you to make a list of all, I guess. Okay. We'll just go with the portrait. It sounds like a fine idea. Our cleric will surely turn down a direct request, but if I tell him that we can sell the portrait at a charity auction, why have I never before thought of selling my nude portraits at a charity auction. Awesome. uh, it will cause a huge scandal, but it will also be for a good cause. This will give those corporals something to complain about. You're giving me a brilliant idea. Ah, there is. I see that you were able to do as I asked. Prepare yourself, this vision might be rather difficult to watch. Wow, that's like, that was easy. Ignorance, motionless by the account is bad. Says spell with fear and for good reason. His mother, heavenly beauty, is gone. A smile once beaming with vitality and happiness looks more like the grimace of a corpse. Only her golden hair still glows, and a sad reminder of the healthy young woman she was just a few hours ago. Mother, can you hear me, Mother? Hey, my boy, how did you get here? Don't come any closer. Mother, listen, the reverse Nestrin has sealed the gates. He says that he won't let anyone leave the estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlements, nobody will be able to stop it. He claims this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew that we would call upon the strongest cleric to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The fat baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said they would not let them go. Mother, we need help. Kenabris is full of clerics, wizards, and demons. Know who else? Wait. My voice again. They might not know how to stop it. We need to get here out to get there as soon as possible. Must obey the Reverend Nestrin. We are the Lords of Mendev. We must protect our people. If the plague, if it reaches Kenabris, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocent. You're ill, Mother. You are dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Kenabris. They won't listen to me, but you are the lady of the estate. They can't refuse you. I must. Please leave, my dearest. Don't lose hope. You can still. Okay. He died in front of his eyes. Now I have an answer to one of my many questions. Nobody went to Kenabris in search of help because the reverse Nestrin didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of his flock at the estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. Nice, equally valuable. How could he refuse? To be honest, he made the right choice. Nobody wants to spread a plague. Like at least a deadly one. Oh, it was decent. Like nobody wants to spray. Give it to everyone or anyone. Yeah, I have never been in the reverse Nestrin's position, but I know the price of difficult decisions, especially those that you have to make quickly. I have no right to judge him, but we must continue our investigation. The next site I would like to examine is the Great Hall. That is where we found the remains of Nestrin and the demons. I assume that he killed them in a confrontation, but we must make sure that. Please help me clear the area so I can study it. Occupy Daeran's attention in the hall. Stop trying to talk me into this. You have neither heart nor constance, Daeran. Even a noble idea of charity becomes a farce when you touch it. Okay, wow. Everyone hates Daeran. I didn't get why. I don't think these so-called innocents will suffer from knowing that their money and medicine came from my sinful silhouette. This gives me the creeps, but what a thrilling experience. I can't stop thinking about the last party in this manor. All the guests died, every single one of them. How do I get the attention?
I'll go ahead.
Oh, it's... Oh, I thought like, why can I not talk to this guy? What the hell? There's a feverish gleam to Daeran's eyes owing to either tipsiness or some overabundance of emotion. How dare Tanada? It rather subtly refused to sketch me neutral charity, but it didn't upset me too much. The face he made while I was explaining the idea to him were well worth it. He looked very much like a pious matron being confronted with a talking male organ. One that was 2 foot long, being held aloft by a pair of golden angel wings. What the freaking hell is he talking about? How are you enjoying my party? Having a good time? Even a little bit. Yeah, I'm having the time of my life. How about you, Daeran? Are you having fun? Of course I'm having fun. What's wrong? Do you want me to spend my whole life in fear and mourning, blaming myself for what happened? Finally, change the subject. I thought the unique ambience of Heaven's Edge and the fact that we are on the very border with the Worldwound would make this celebration special. I thought the past would resurface and make itself known. Well, it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. What can we do to liven up the evening? You know what I think? It's time for a drinking contest. I just realized that I don't have a report on your career plans for the next 3 years. The more... What the freaking hell? The more I observe you, the clearer it becomes that you are hiding something or you're trying to run away from something. Don't take a short stroll, be alone with my thoughts. I'm going for the drinking contest, let's go. Ah yes, the tried and trusted method of salvaging a dull party. Or salvaging anything, actually. I am ready, but who's my competition? I think Lan. I'm my champion. I'm ready. Let's see how this puffed up bread holds us against a kid from the caves with a cast iron storage. Mongol cooking will do that for you. Tell me, oh kid from the caves, should I tuck you into bed? On your right side or your left? I wish to be fully prepared for when you inevitably collapse under the table. Let's drink until one of us falls unconscious or begs for mercy. Okay, let's go. It's just a little warm-up. Say, up for more? Have you already thought about how you will tell your posh friends about this? They will be so happy to find out that you lost to a horrible, scaly, one-horned caveman. They will be green with envy, and I got a chance to drink with a horrible, scaly one, and they didn't. Try to come up with a better jiggle on next round. I'm shooting for Daeran. Go, 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 Daeran. That was unexpected. I thought everyone was against me. Wow, are we done here? Are you ready for another round? Why, so I said your mightiness didn't expect this much? Oh, I do believe I'm seeing trouble, double. Oh wait, it's just your face. What the fuck? Seems like he's losing. My grandfather, maybe my grandfather put this probably in the family cellar. Why did it fail the sign of the elusive Arandae in his time of need? Don't feel very well. Hey everyone, let's go back outside. I need to get some fresh air in my lungs. Ah, that's a distraction, actually. Nice. Here we go again, Commander. So let us take another glimpse of the past. Okay, let's see what he can show us. Kinda curious. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you. I'll give you... Get away from him, demon. Let the boy go by the blade of the inheritor. You touch him only over my dead body. You're pathetic, old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? Well, you guarded him in vain. This disease is already circulating in his blood, and soon he will rot before your eyes. You won't be able to help him, and I can at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean, and sweet. Daeran, we will see about that. Something is wrong, man. My spells are not working as expected. It's as if someone... Some kind of... It's as if... What the fuck? I can't read anymore. It's as if some kind of a natural... supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, playing everything together. The magical auras, the emotions, the memories. I will try again to read it. Could be dangerous. Please continue. Give me a moment to focus. I will try to channel my visions and feelings to you as accurately as possible. Oh my war. What is going on? Richard's muscular shoulders suddenly begin to shake. The vision he is channeling does not change. But you feel something enormous and chilling suddenly infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. Some alien entity is talking to him. Hurry, old cleric, stop him by now. Do you really want to see what to happen? What the hell? Sorry. Hurry, old cleric, stop him right now. Do you really want to see what happens when... Save me, can you save me? Presence sickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing in your temples, and each beat brings a new image, or rather a new notion. Help brings a feeling of relief and safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger, more demanding. Hidden secrets come immediately after the images become heavier and almost visible. I'm not sure, like, the music is suddenly changing to a boss music. This doesn't feel right, what I'm doing. A secret, keep the secret, otherwise death. The gruesome images whirl through your mind, filling it with pain and fear. And then it all starts again. Help, exchange, secret, death. This suggests I was shaking, suddenly looking at the dodding old man instead of a mighty cleric imbued with holy power. Damn, wait, the thing you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons. Demons, saints, I'm so fed up with all of you burn. Yes, he died. What a misfortune. No, what a disaster. Everything is far worse than I imagined. Are you alright? Strained the emotions, they overwhelmed me and made me faint. Like an agitated youngster. It is nothing, really. I will not be able to cast any spells for the rest of the day, but aside from that, I'm fine. I understand now what happened 10 years ago. Yes and no, damn it, my thoughts are astray. I will try to explain everything to you in full detail. Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad, when a deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the young count found himself cornered in every sense of the word. And he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an exorcist is completely useless in this case. It does not resemble anything I've ever heard or read about. This entity, I think I will call it the Other, possessed uncanny power. It was capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You said everything yourself. What's even worse is that this entity, this order, it is still here. You had to take a long pause. His gaze drawn to the chamber where all the guests were laughing and dancing. There an eloquent voice rises above the music for a moment. He's asking someone to bring more wine and add more logs to the fire. I don't know what exactly this creature is, but I know what it did to the Count. It turned him into a living gateway. The other is not inside the body, Count's body. It is not directly controlling his mind. That's why there are no obvious signs of possession. But it is. Looking through his eyes, it treats him like a window into our world, and it can instantly step through into wreak whatever havoc it decides. That's why the class is called Oracle. Because they're like kind of possessed from something. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Does Daeran know anything about this? Okay. Yes, of course he does. Did you hear what the order tried to convey us? But the other tried to convey us. Help in exchange for a secret. Death to those who know the truth. It wants to have an opportunity to use the Count as a gateway without anyone knowing. This is what made Daeran deny that he remembered anything about the conclusion of the events at Heaven's Edge. What might the other want? This is the strangest thing about it all. It came to this world 10 years ago and still here, right? All this time, it has been watching us through the eyes of the Count. Had it, for instance, wanted to kill Her Majesty the Queen, it would have had plenty of opportunities to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mendiv. But the other refused to act, or his interests lie in some other sphere. Well, he just wants to have friends. Maybe. Yeah. Did the other kill everyone then? The disease was not to blame. Not everyone, just Nestor and his paladins and a few remaining guests. Damn it. I know that it was the work of the Mysterious Omnipotent Entity, but it still stings. I was there 10 years ago, and I didn't check everything personally. And those who did fail to sense that something wrong. Could the other be the reason why my companions kept finding severed heads among their belongings, like in Cannabis? Seems very likely. I am almost certain you are right. People tend to lose their heads when they get too close to Count Arandae anyway. I do apologize. That was inappropriate. Perhaps your gruesome findings are the heads of some cultists who tried to kidnap the Count during the Cannabis slaughter. Or perhaps they provoked the other in some other way. You have to do something. Yes. I understand Father Nestrin perfectly. I must have a crucial decision despite a dearth of information. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize to you. Second, I must ask you to keep this secret. What are you sorry for? Why should I keep it a secret? What are you sorry for? That's the first question. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess. You see, the other and entity immense power stated clearly that it would kill anyone who found that out the truth. Anyone who knows that the count is actually its living gateway. I suppose this secret is currently known by 2 or 3 people on Galan, you, me, and Count Daeran. That means... Should I keep the trauma secret? As soon as the Count finds out that we know is such a secret, the other will understand it as well. We do not know what it is and what exactly is the scope of its powers, but we do know that it would dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. Again, so much reading. I made a decision. I will not tell anyone about the discovery we've just made, not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Nerosian and sift through all the archives of the Inquisition in order to find out what exactly we are dealing with and how it can be possibly defeated. I may also make some cautious injuries in other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I'm asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation to the Count himself. Okay. So you want me to lead the crusade while carrying a bomb that may explode any moment? What are you going to do with Daeran himself? At least he is guilty for letting the other entity. Just go with fine, argue with the secret. Everything else kinda wouldn't make sense. What do you say? You've made the right choice. I recommend that you go back to the guests and spend the rest of the evening as you please. Anything else might raise suspicion. I must leave immediately in search of the knowledge we all need so desperately. Commander, may the light of Arandae... Wait, I lost the... may the light of Arandae guide your path and lead to Heartbreak. I will try keep your path to triumph clear of any unwanted guests. Oof. Okay. So what's the deal? Like we're just going out again? We have to do something with the... Oh, that's it, okay. It said like now I really don't have much like new quests. The only thing is like this one is like make it to Dresden. Wait for Callista's stream. Schemes to be revealed. The Dragon's Fate. I didn't find anything so far from Terranula, so... My opinion matters to you all, but you were the very best guest I could ever wish for.
That is not far.
Okay, aber... ja, aber... I might keep talking German. What the hell? Yeah, I just
Ready for anything.
area exit. I say I realized what's the issue with Daeran right now, but I'm not satisfied. Like I'm literally not satisfied. It's like there is a story, but it's like not. It's like not the end. Oh. No, I didn't mean to. Like it's kind of. I know what it is, but I want to see it. This was like not plan. Fuck. Didn't want to run into them.
Time to share your treasures.
Yeah, okay, his damage is nice. And everyone is exhausted too. That's absolutely terrible.
Guide my blade.
Ah, yeah. It's enemy death will work. Yeah. Got a good roll, 6 skeletons at once. Great.
Endure this.
Wow. I've never seen someone cancel my spell.
A calculated risk.
It's first time. It's cool. Yeah, horsey. No.
Cover me, all right?
Double attack.
Die
Like
already?
the sneak attack is just awesome.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
No glory without risk.
We just go
Distract them for me.
smooth. Full bonkers.
Strike challenge.
We are just going full bonkers.
In due time.
To the area. Again?
You can handle them, right?
Aim carefully.
Time to share your treasures.
There we go. Carries too much. Do you mean? This is just so because like she's exhausted. Come on. Any space where I can put at least my camp? Let's camp. We do some this one. Interesting.
Sela, my dear, won't you tell me again how sinful and morally bankrupt my lifestyle is, and how I must see the error of my ways? Your lectures always send me straight to sleep.
Yeah, right. Today, your path to repentance is silent prayer and self-reflection.
Okay, could weaken the impact of the curse at least. Damn. Leave. Want to travel. Not that I can't travel anymore because I'm too heavy. Again? Oh, come on.
Did you see that? Of my sight.
It wasn't too hard, to be honest. If I could buy more units, I would probably just dump the whole army, like the old demon stuff things. Shallow grave. Heaven's Edge. There's like new stuff to explore. Not yet. Not now. Yeah, we can get at least here. Yeah, but as I said, like I'm getting a headache. Like, I'm not used to being like that long on PC currently. Yeah, I've gotta say, I've probably have to stop pretty much soon. Oh, we can buy new stuff. Like let's just. There's another hidden kind of stuff. There we go, we can exchange. Skip a day. Yeah. And I can't, I'm so sorry. I can't stream any longer. Like my head is exploding soon. Damn, that's terrible.